More than 2,000 skaters will travel to Hyannis for the 8th annual U.S. Figure Skating National Theater on Ice competition next month. The Yarmouth Ice Club teamed up with the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce to host the event. Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce Vice President of Sales Patty Lloyd says the event is a huge boost to the local economy.
Based on a room rate, and this is a low room rate of $100 per room, with 3,040 room nights booked in Hyannis, we're looking at $304,000 in room revenue alone. That will bring $35,568 in rooms tax to Hyannis alone, based on those, and that's rooms tax. We're not talking meals tax, sales tax, or anything else. The estimated event budget for this event is around $185,000. That's what Yarmouth Ice Club is going to spend at the end of the day to get the job done. Ice fees, we're up to about $40,000, I think, between both rinks. I shouldn't say rinks, let's say facilities. In 2011, I'm going to just give you stats of the last 4 events that I was lucky enough to work with the Yarmouth Ice Club. Nations Cup in 2011, who was around for that? Anybody? I was. Man, when they walked into my office 10 months before, I said, what? We're doing what? And man, 10 months later, we pulled off an event that nobody has been able to do. We had Nations Cup and Theater on Ice in 2011. We had 5 countries, and we were able to track. Now, when I give you these room nights, that means I'm tracking them. That means we may go higher, we may go lower. Most likely, we're going to go higher. But we tracked 3,401 room nights, and 376 of them were in Hyannis alone. The event holder, Yarmouth Ice Club, spent $130,000 to make that work. First time in the history of Logan or Massport, we were able to greet the groups on the other side of security. It was unheralded, so that was cool. Direct spend, well, it's usually 2.5 people, or I use 1.5. Just for an example, Plymouth and Brockton rented out about $30,000 worth of buses. A tour company made an additional $8,000 in April. $18,000 alone was spent on ice here at HYCC in 2011. In 2012, and for those of you that don't understand the impact of events, I'm telling you this is a winner. And this club has been invaluable to all of us, and our staffing, our restaurants, our hotels, the 7-Eleven, Stop and Shop, gas stations, 99, wherever. In 2012, the Easterns were in November. We tracked 938 room nights. 779 of them were in Hyannis. The event holder spent $93,426 to get the job done. In April last year, 2014, we tracked 1,143 room nights. 672 were in Hyannis, 472 in Yarmouth and Dennis. Plus, a new twist, and it's becoming quite a trend across the country, is they're renting private homes. That is untrackable unless I stand at the door and say, where'd you stay? What street number are you at? And that year, Yarmouth Ice spent $140,000 to get this event here. Last year, when we worked with a business on Main Street with the help of the gals from Hyannis, the Harbor and Main Street reported a 10 to 20% increase in business. The Black Cat alone told us it was like a summer day.
President of the Yarmouth Ice Club, Donna Wunder, says that hosting this type of event has put her small skating club on the map.
Yarmouth Ice Club is a very small club in the realm of figure skating clubs. We're not anything like Skating Club of Boston or Skating Club of New York, but we have made ourselves a footprint with U.S. figure skating because of what has happened here on Cape Cod with all of these events. They truly believe that we have charted new avenues for clubs across the country. We were the first club that partnered with a Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce and visitor centers. None of the clubs that try to do these events partner with their chambers. They are now using us as the template when they train clubs to try to take over events, that the first thing they need to do is go to their local Chamber of Commerce and meet the people and ask them for help and learn from them. This has been a partnership like no other with Patty and the Cape Cod Chamber and Visitor Center and all of the chambers, Hyannis, Yarmouth, the Main Street bid. I mean, you can see everybody who steps up on these banners. It is a family affair to pull these off, and I truly appreciate everybody's support, cooperation, volunteerism. I mean, it's unending, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me your support to be able to pull these off.
Director of Community Services Lynn Poyant says Barnstable is a great place to host events of this type.
And you know, one of the things, having sat at the table that the Cape Cod Chamber and the Hyannis Chamber and Yarmouth Chamber provide with information, people are here to spend money because when they're not on the ice, they're looking for other things to do, and they are doing it. It's great that they can walk to Main Street. We've had a great partnership with Elizabeth Worthbane from the Hyannis Main Street Business Improvement District, and you know, we're there on the phone making reservations for groups because these are teams, and that they know that they can't expect to just walk in with a group of 20 or 30 people and get space. So we try to have hospitality throughout everything that we do. So there is, as Patty mentioned, you know, a lot of economic benefit here. And I have to say that after the extraordinary winter that we've had, we know that schools are staying in session later. So to be able to have the opportunity to fill these rooms this particular week, we might have lost that. So this year, it's I think, a tremendous opportunity for us to probably see a bump in revenues during that week.
And we caught up with a few skaters that will be participating this year.
When we found out that we were going to be hosting it again, my friend Amanda and I, we thought it'd be pretty cool to have an adult team. We're coaches now and we can still skate, so that's how I got interested in it. And because it was so close, we thought that we should get a team together, and we've had a blast so far and we can't wait to do it.
We've been thrilled to have all the skaters involved and participating on these teams in this Theater on Ice program. It brings so much joy and happiness to their skating, so it's really great to see.
Our teammates are sort of like our family, so we get very close at the end of the time when the competition does come. So we do have a special bond together.
Figure skating as a whole, whether you're a pairs or dance team, I mean, it's very individualized sport, so this gives all the kids an opportunity to have that team atmosphere that they tend to lack in their individual training. So it's a great opportunity to bring all the kids together.
Is it tough to spend all that time and dedication to preparing?
Not really, because it's all fun.
Yeah, most of the time we're going out there and having fun.
Because we're on Cape Cod, you do see local figure skaters, but you never see how grand the scale is of the sport. So it's great to have so many people come in. We're going to have over 1,200 skaters, and to just see the different teams, see where they're from, hear about the places that they train in, everything like that. It's just great to see how big the sport actually is.
Can you give us any hints about what your performance will be like?
Well, I don't want to spoil it.
What song are you going to perform to?
Vogue. We're skating to Vogue and Young Frankenstein.
It's just a great event, and if people are available, come check it out. It'll be very fun, entertaining, and you'll get to see a lot of cool different things on ice that you haven't seen before.
And you can purchase tickets for the event at the Hyannis Youth and Community Center. Tickets for all 4 days of the competition are $70. Day passes are available for $20. Children 2 and under are free. For Channel 18, I'm Sarah Mantle.